Wow, 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 wow. If God blesses you with children, don't hide. Don't hide them from anybody. They are a blessing. If God has blessed you with children, they are a blessing, guys. Yes, children are a blessing. Do not hide them from anybody. Speak it out and say, yes, I have these children. And how can you hide a blessing? Guys, a blessing is to be spoken about. You talk about your blessedness. You talk about how God has blessed you. You don't hide it from people. You don't hide that you are blessed. Speak it out and say, yes, I am blessed. Guys, hey, let me tell you, it's about hiding blessings. And I can't believe that somebody can hide a blessing. A child is a blessing. So, you meet this man, he wants to commit to you. Let me tell you, your mother cannot be your accomplice in sin. Because if your mother joins you in advising you, let's tell him this, let's tell him this. What kind of a mother is this? Let me tell you guys, excuse my language, but no. My mother will tell me, no, speak about it. Don't hide a child. Tell somebody, tell your boyfriend. Tell him that you have had a child before. Now, in this case, we are not even talking about a child. We are talking about children, guys. Have you seen those girls in the streets who are very slim, very good looking? They have 3 children, but they look like they have never had a child. They are blessed. They have nice bodies, slim, looking very nice. And guys, hey, this girl is a girl to die for. You know, that waistline. And then she's a mother of 3. So my brother meets the girl. And they become friends. Then my brother comes home and says, I tells our mom, okay, I'm going to bring a visitor soon because I want to introduce my girlfriend. And we were like, oh, at last, because our brother had taken too long to even date or show us his girlfriend. And we were wondering, is he ever... Guys, my brother was 39. And we were all like, when is he ever getting somebody? I was even making arrangements as a sister to introduce him to my girlfriends. And we were all worried that our brother is getting is getting delayed, is delaying in getting a spouse, getting married. So so my brother now meets this girl. Hey, wasn't the girl good looking? Beautiful girl, a very, very beautiful girl. And they agreed to come home. And now how I came to know about it is because our mom calls us home to say, okay, we are expecting a guest on this and that day, you have to come. And we were like, hey, at last. So we go home, we prepare, we wait for the guest, because the guest was coming home with with the parents. It was the first visit, but surprisingly they came home with the parents. Usually in our culture, a girl is brought to the home first by the boyfriend, and we get to hear them visiting after that with the parents. But this time it was like she was coming in with the parents. And when we got to ask our brother why with the parents when we have not even seen the girl, and we were told, just hold on. They decided to do that because they are coming from far, and I want to hurry this wedding. We decided they just come and we get to know the family. So who are we to refuse? We waited for them and they came. And guys, the girl was beautiful. The girl was beautiful. She was having that waistline that is to die for. You know, with us ladies, we want to look at the waistline and see whether somebody has got a bulging stomach like this one of mine. No. She had that small waistline and she had a good brown complexion and she was looking nice. She was beautiful. We were happy for our brother. And we sat in the house. We got to introduce ourselves as family members. They introduced themselves, and there we are. We got to know where they come from. And it was far from our village. Guys, did anyone ever mention that this girl had children? Nobody. Can you imagine? Nobody mentioned. The girl had not mentioned it to our brother. Neither did the parents. And that's why I'm asking, how can a parent be party to lies? You cannot be party to lies. The Bible says the truth will set you free. You can imagine the agony they had in keeping this secret, because they actually kept that secret for 4 years. Then it happened that they got married. The arrangement of the wedding was done. They got married within 3 months. The wedding was done, and they started living together, guys. And they got a kid. They got a baby. But guess what? One day, one of the children were living with the mother, and we also visited their home. I almost forgot to tell you. We almost visited their home. We also visited their home as a family, and we got to meet the family members. And the children were hidden. The children were hidden from us. We were not told that there were children there, but they were living with the mother. When we came back, when they came back, they lived well. They were blessed with one child. But just months after delivery, when my in-law got a baby, her youngest child at home got very sick, and she was admitted in hospital. And hey, it had to be announced to her, because blood was required, and not even about blood. She was in a bad shape, guys. It reached a time when they thought maybe the child would die, because they tried all they could to hide it from my brother. And the lady could converse with the mother in secret, even at night, and she could leave the bedroom with a 2-month-old baby to go and speak in the other bedroom. And my brother got suspicious and asked, why are you hiding? Why are you always disappearing to speak on phone? And I can hear you are speaking to your mom. And she was like, oh, you know, maboya nyumbani, those things from the village, from home. And my brother was very suspicious. Then, one of the evenings, she was called at midnight. And she, as usual, went to the other bedroom with the phone. And this time the child was crying. The child they had just gotten. So my brother was like, it's him who was holding the child. But then the child was disturbing, and she decided, okay, let me wake up and let me rise up and take this child to her. Even if she's speaking on phone, she's able to give her the breast. Hey, on going out, just outside the door. Before she opened that door, because the wife had locked herself inside, she heard the story. I mean, my brother had the story. He had the story. And it was like, oh, blood transfusion? Oh, it cannot be given by somebody else, only me, because I'm the mother. And my brother thought he had it wrong. But he listened and heard that there was a child that was being discussed, that was very sick, that needed blood, and she was required to go. She had just given birth, so she was arguing even on the phone. That's why my brother knew about it, because she was arguing, but you say I just delivered, so I cannot give blood. So my brother held his breath and listened and went back to bed without even touching that door. When the lady finished talking on phone, my brother put her to task and told her, tell me the truth now or forever remain silent. And the lady was like, oh, so you heard. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. She broke the news, crying. She had 3 kids. She had not told my brother that she has children. And guys, how ugly can a sin be? That ugly, guys. My brother could not believe his ears. He likes children. He wondered why this girl did not even mention to him that she had children. Maybe he would even have opted to take them. But she kept it a secret, and it was not amusing, guys. So guys, as we are talking here, the case is still very ugly because my brother couldn't take it. She had to ask the lady to leave, and you know they are married, so it's just like separation. She has a 2-week-old baby, so she's there. My brother is agonizing badly because he also loves his child, his newborn child. But now he's wondering, this baggage of 3 kids that I was not told about, did I have to learn about them this way? Guys, like and subscribe to this channel. This is the place where we discuss issues of life. The channel that we discuss issues of life. Is it in order to keep secrets like this to somebody that you call your partner, your spouse? Is it in order, guys? Now the mother was also assisting in keeping this secret. Is it in order for our mothers to get involved in this kind of behavior? What are you protecting? Are you protecting your daughter from an enemy? This is your daughter's spouse, husband. So when you keep these secrets, what do you think? Until when did you think you are going to hide these children, Mama? Until when? Everything that is done in darkness will one day come to the light. Did you expect this thing to be easier that time, that it would have come out in the light than speaking it out in the first instance, and people get to know what it means? And you girls, you have been blessed with very nice bodies, you look very nice. Don't use your beauty to trap people's their children, yes, people's children, because my brother is a child of somebody who has been put in a very awkward situation, very, very awkward, because as I'm speaking to you guys, he doesn't know what step to take. We also don't know what advice to give him, because here there's a child of his that is involved. Guys, I don't know what to say. Do you? Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.